literally have to go to another level, somewhere, another space in time. And if you're not mentally strong enough to do that, you're not gonna make it in the sport.
That's the key right there.
It's heavyweight, yeah, buddy. Lightweight, lightweight.
And hopefully, like real soon, I'll be walking. I'm not gonna give up on this until I am walking again.
Do you have a date that you like, I need to be walking by this date?
I'm giving myself about a year and a half to, be walking maybe with a cane, and then eventually to get to where I can walk without a cane. So I'm looking at 2 years.
I cried the first time, and especially when the hips went, and we had to use a walker and all that. That was tough for me.
You've been talking online quite a bit about you will walk again. We just had a conversation as we went and had some food, and you said, I'm working behind the scenes right now, like tissue work. You've done stem cells. You've done everything. How many surgeries now total?
13.
Okay.
I had 8 back, 3 neck, and 3 hip. It's crazy.
What is that like, though? I mean, what is it?
Every surgery I do, it takes a little bit strength away from me because I'm getting weaker and weaker. More surgeries I do, the weaker I got.
Ronnie Coleman has not made the top 10 in any Mr. Olympia contest before, so this is new territory for him. And something has happened to Ron Coleman in the past year because he is huge. 4-year-old police officer from Arlington, Texas, with some of the biggest guns in the IFBB.
That's literally the key. Like you can go in the gym and lift 1,000 pounds. It doesn't matter if you can't do everything mentally as strong as that. You'll never do it. I'm not saying you're not going to be a good bodybuilder. You're just not going to take your body to the elite level of its full potential. Like you're never going to get there because like mentally you have to be able to walk through a brick wall. Like you just have to be able to do it every single day, no matter what it tells you, because it's going to tell you like, your brain is going to tell you like, dude, this is not worth this. Like this is crazy. Like why are you doing this?
I'm here again. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. There is one man in this building, one man in the world, the one man who can make Mr. Olympia history happen in this arena, on this stage tonight. A man who holds a professional record of 8 consecutive Mr. Olympia world title knockouts. Tied with Lee Hay for the most wins. Tonight, he is looking for his ninth record-breaking Sandow. And now, he is bigger and more ripped than you've ever seen him before. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the main event of the evening. Coming in tonight at 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at a totally shredded 300 pounds.
It is like that every single day. It's a mental game every single day. And that's why your mind kind of gets tired after a while, because you're fighting your body. You fight your body every single day. You're in a battle. You're in a mental battle with your body every single day, and you gotta fight it you got to make it do all this stuff it doesn't want to do because, like I said, you don't have the energy. To be in that kind of shape that you need to be in to win. you just don't have the energy because you got to be in this great shape, to win the show. So you're in a mental battle every single day in and day out. And your family, they going on about their lives. They're doing everything they want to do. They hanging out, and you stuck at home fighting. You fighting every day. When I get ready for shows, I don't go anywhere. I don't go to movies. I don't go out to eat. I don't go to parties. Nothing. I don't go nothing. I don't do nothing the whole time I'm in this prep. It's a mental battle every single day that I'm trying to get my body in this great condition. And like I said, if you're not mentally strong enough to do it, you're not going to be able to do it.
Place, Miss Jennifer Madrid. Jennifer, please take the check for $48,000. In the fourth place, award to Ronnie Coleman. He's a legend, 8-time Mr. Olympia, the Big Nasty, Ronnie Coleman.
Get up! This is the last time you're going to see him on an Olympia stage. His 14th appearance, Ronnie Coleman. The reigning, undefeated champion of the world, Mr. Olympia, Ronnie Coleman.
If he had never lifted weights, he would still be called a hero. If he had never stepped back onto a stage, he'd still be known as the king. If he had never won that 8th Olympia title, he would still go down in bodybuilding history. And if he had never started his own supplement company, he'd be a living legend. But he wouldn't be Ronnie Coleman.
What kept me motivated was doing what I love to do. To be honest with you, I've always just competed against myself. I never really thought about the competition because I always figured that if I outworked everybody and did more than anybody else was willing to do, then I was going to be a force to be reckoned with. And I've always looked at it like that. If I can get myself in the best shape possible, get my condition to be the best, then I wasn't really too much worried about anything anybody else did because I was so focused on getting myself ready. So the competition really never mattered to me.
Hey, baby! Go! All right!
What kept me motivated was doing what I love to do, being having fun with what I was doing. It wasn't complacent or nothing like that. That never really affected me. One time it kind of like got to me because I had done so bad for so long. But when I really truly thought about the reason why I was doing it, it was just another thought.
Ronnie, unbeatable when he had his best. Nobody beat him.
But I just watched him train, and Chad would send me pictures of Ronnie getting ready, and I'm like, God dang, we still think, well, you're going to beat him because on stage, this, that, and the other. But I'm like, being on stage, 1998. And, I was in the first call out. I think Ronnie was in the third call out. We never even met each other on stage. But I remember watching him and standing behind him like, God dang. And here he is doing a crab pose and his back is striated from top to bottom, his glutes. And I'm thinking to myself, what if they missing with him?
All these guys sitting around here talking about what they're gonna do. Hey, this is a show. Talk is cheap. You wanna do something? Hey, we can do something right now.
He looks better than I do.
Well, this guy told me to give me a free membership to the gym. And at the time, I was real poor. And I couldn't afford a membership, so I'm like, you had me at free, buddy. But it took some convincing because my first day there, he told me I could be Mr. Olympia, and I'm like, what is that? Never heard of that title.
Gunther talking all that noise about him being 300 pounds. Hell, I'm 300 pounds too. What you want to do?
Even when I was winning Mr. Olympia, I still needed to make improvements. We talk about the greatest Mr. Olympia of all time, and usually that person's Ronnie Coleman.
Who wants to see a pose down right here, right now? Who's got the guts?
Second day there, he's like, you can be world champion. I'm like, I don't think so. My third day there, he's like, I'm telling you, you can do this. I'm like, nah, I don't want to do this. I'm a police officer. I like eating hamburgers and pizza and all that. And the fourth day, he said, I'll tell you what, I'll give you a free membership to the gym if you compete. I'm like, done. You had me at free.
No, it was really unbelievable, to see that, and he was such a great poser also at the same time. So it was really a whole new dimension in bodybuilding. I think that he showed the bodybuilders that there's a whole other way of, in as far as size and proportion that you can go. And I think that he broke through that, and since then a lot of the guys have broken through that, and that's got much bigger.
Jay Cutler said you were 100% beatable. What do you say about that?
I say Jay Cutler's smoking crack. He ain't in his right mind.
No one that will ever be to that level of Ronnie Coleman. That's no disrespect to the other guys, but Ronnie Coleman was next level to compete against.
Want to be the best. I was trying to be the best, and I was always looking to do a little bit more than the guy next to me.
Is that an industrial table?
We can go for it right now, baby.
Hold on a second. If you're gonna do this, you might as well do it up there.
Ronnie, you're a living legend, an 8-time Mr. Olympia, the most decorated bodybuilder in bodybuilding history, and the fans simply love you.
I love y'all.
Jay comes out 2003. I'm sitting in the audience. I'm like, this is the best Jay I've ever seen. No way he's losing. Jay's going to win the Olympia this year. There's no way he can be beat. You just look crazy. And then I think you were the last one to come out. Ronnie comes out. I'm like, holy mackerel. Jay's not going to beat me.
Ronnie was my idol, so it was hard. You know, it was awesome when I got to stand next to Ronnie for the first time in 2000 when we competed on the European tour. It was the first battle we actually had. He was first, I was second. I saw Ronnie backstage. I was confident, and then Ronnie took his clothes off, and I said, oh no.